Next question is for you, Alan. Alan, how do you explain conflicting information listed in your printed literature and on your website?
Well, as I stated earlier, I'm not aware of the fact that there is conflicting information on my literature or in my website. So, I mean, if you have some specific issue, I just don't have any idea what you're talking about.
You know, yesterday in the mail, I got this mail piece from Alan, my family did, saying that in Austin, they call me Corbin Van Absent. And I asked Alan at this debate today, you know, who in Austin calls me Corbin Van Absent? And he didn't know. He said, I don't know, because he hadn't seen the piece. That's what he said today. I understand this evening he's going to deliver the story. But, you know, if you open this up, it's got all kinds of bills, a list of bills, what happened to them. And real quickly, I've had some of the constituents come to me and say they went through it themselves. Okay? Number one, House Bill 13 died in committee. House Bill 13 didn't die in committee. House Bill 13 was passed out of the House. I voted for it on the floor. Here's one, House Bill 2656, identifies sex offenders on the driver's license. It said it died on the floor. It didn't die on the floor. It passed out of the House. And it goes on and on and on with this stuff. I'm here to tell you, it's more, today he said he hadn't seen the piece. Maybe it just means he hadn't seen this particular, I don't know what he meant. I'm just telling you that what they're trying to do, what's happened here, is I'm one of the hardest working House members there is. That's why I got stuck on that's why I got placed on the three hardest working committees in the House, Appropriations, State Affairs, and Calendars. I got stuck on those and put on those because they know I work. You don't put lazy people on those committees. Anybody that's in the legislature knows that. What you're being told, what the people in District 30 are being told, is that I'm liberal and I'm lazy. Well, that is false, and that is deception. And you know what? I know it, my colleagues know it, and God knows it, and that's all I need to know.
To my website and take a look at the link, you'll see that the information that's on this document is accurate. And that's all I can ask you to do. Just take a look at his voting record. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a fact that he missed 50% of his appropriation needs. It's a fact that he missed 42% on the vote. It's a fact 15%. It's a fact that he missed 144 votes. It's a fact that he's number one in absenteeism out of all elected officials in Harris County in the House. That's just a fact, and it's not, I'm not happy about it. I don't think it means he's representing us. I don't think Corbin's a bad person. I don't think that he's done anything intentional, but I actually believe that he has a responsibility to the people of this district. And I really think if you take a look at the people that are asking for me to go represent them in Austin, you realize that it's important that we in District 130 have somebody go to Austin that's not wrapped up in the hierarchy, that club up there that's interested in representing the people back home.
Corbin, I need to let you respond.
I don't know what else to say to that. There's a lot of numbers being thrown out there that are just false. Like I said, I just ran off 2 bills. I went through some of these. You know, there's a lot of false information. See, a lot of people don't realize that committees, you take the chairman only calls a committee vote on a bill when he already has checked everybody and knows it's going to pass. He doesn't wait for 9 people to be there. All he waits for is the minimum, 5, usually 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 7. All it does is move it into calendars. He never calls a vote on a bill that he doesn't have the votes to pass. So anytime a chairman calls a vote, he calls it, it sends it into calendars. Well, I'm one of the 11 guys on calendars. In calendars, we're responsible to look at every single bill that's passed out of committee. So in other words, I had over 1,000 bills I looked at in calendars. Most committees look at 100 or 200 bills maybe. I had 1,000-something calendars. And at the end of session, I'm responsible for all the committee bills. And so that's what happens. Appropriations, we spend 99% of our time on appropriations on one bill, House Bill 1. So all those other appropriations bills, when they pass, guess where they go? They go to calendars. I sit on calendars. See, he said calendars. If you go back and look at this past session, where I was on 4 committees, I was president on the bills with 93% of the votes in committee. And, you know, what they're trying to make y'all believe is that I skip all these votes and just, I guess, I don't know what I'm doing. This thing makes it look like I'm on the beach. I can assure my family and my kids, they don't think I'm on the beach. You know, they're the ones who maybe call me Corbin Van Absent. That's my own kids. But, You don't put people on those committees that don't work. And I think District 130 people are smart enough to figure this out when they're being deceived. And that's what I'm hoping for.